I was born and raised here. I love this state. It seems right here. The trees are the right height.
The trees are the right height.
I like seeing the lakes. I love the lakes. I love cars. I love cars. I love American cars.
I love American cars. Ann drives a couple of Cadillacs, actually.
She has Austrian warm bloods.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which are it's a dressage horse. Me, I have a Missouri Foxtrotter.
I made a lot of money. I've been very successful. I'm not going to apologize for that.
And then I get speaker's fees from time to time, but not very much.
I'm not concerned about the very poor. We have a safety net there.
I like being able to fire people who provide services to me.
I was a severely conservative Republican governor.
I will secure the border with a fence.
I don't think I've ever hired an illegal in my life. We hired a lawn company to mow our lawn, and they had illegal immigrants that were working there. I think people understand that I'm a man of steadiness and constancy. I saw that Bob King said that I don't care about the auto industry. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. King. I care very deeply about the auto industry.
That's exactly what I said. The headline you read, which is said, "Let Detroit go bankrupt."
Wouldn't that, at a time when we were in the depths of the recession, when we were really right in the midst of what looked like a financial crisis, wouldn't that have been disastrous for the economy?
It would have been precisely the right thing to do for the economy.
Romney has destroyed so many corporations. He is not the answer for this country. This country needs help. It needs to be rebuilt.
Don't try and stop the foreclosure process. Let it run its course and hit the bottom.
In the last 3 years, I've worked a total of 7 months. So eventually, I'm going to lose my home, and I guess I'm going to be on the street.
I'm concerned when I watch a president kowtow to the union bosses by putting in place those labor stooges at the NLRB. I've taken on union bosses before. I'm happy to take them on again.
I fully support Governor Kasich's, I think it's called Question 2 in Ohio.
With this upcoming election, I see it's everything. It means everything. It means our future. For me personally, will I ever be able to get back to work?
If I were elected and Congress were to pass the DREAM Act, would I veto it? And the answer is yes.
I think Dreamers, since we're young, most of us have graduated, and now we're looking for jobs. So we'll soon be part of the labor movement.
Planned Parenthood, we're going to get rid of that.
But I'm just wondering where you would suggest that the millions of women who receive their health services, such as mammograms and HPV vaccines, go.
Well, they can go wherever they'd like to go. This is a free society.
People think the country's going in the wrong direction. The future of our children is looking bleaker all the time.
No children in this country should be worrying about things that they do today. It's not what this country should be like.
It's hard to sell the whole get your education to get a better job thing when they see me with a good education and I'm not getting any job.
I don't care if you have an R behind your name or a D behind your name. You're in office for one reason: to create jobs, to pass bills that helps the American people.
We've got to listen to these politicians and to make sure that we are taking them seriously and to keep working against, the politicians that are not going to work with us.
At its base, regardless of your choosing a political side, Obama's looking at the broad spectrum of people that this country represents, and Romney has a very, very narrow view dedicated to 1% of the people.
The values at the core of the union movement, those don't change. Those are the values that have made this country great. So when I hear some of these folks trying to take collective bargaining rights away, trying to pass so-called right-to-work laws for private sector workers that really mean the right to work for less and less and less. When I hear some of this talk, I know this is not about economics. This is about politics. I keep on hearing these same folks talk about values all the time. You want to talk about values? Hard work, that's a value. Looking out for one another, that's a value. The idea that we're all in it together and I'm my brother's keeper and sister's keeper, that's a value.
Here's the truth. If we want our country to value what we value, hard work, fairness, and opportunity for all, then our job is to build a movement. An independent movement of working men and women not beholden to any party or any candidate. A movement with energy and heart. And from what I've seen, we're on our way. We're building a movement strong enough to put America back to work with good jobs and restore the middle class. We have to elect leaders that we can count on to say no to the Bush tax cuts for rich people, no to benefit cuts for Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid, and yes to making things in America again, yes to jobs, and yes to tackling our country's staggering inequality. The fact is that the election in November poses two very different visions for America. One candidate embodies everything Wall Street and the 1% stand for, and wants to double down on the policies that broke our economy. The other candidate, President Obama, is a champion for the 99%. You see, elections matter, and this one matters a lot. But elections are never the ultimate solution. The solution is us and the movement that we build. That's why today I'm asking you to sign up for the Labor 2012 campaign. I'm asking you to commit right now to doing the hard work, talking to coworkers and neighbors and friends between now and the election and then beyond. Let's build the movement that we need and win together, because work connects us, all of us. Working together, we are better.
And we will send the message. We the people. We the people.